Well, thank you, Jana, or Jenny. Sorry about that. Thank you, Jenny. Well, she was here a long time ago, I guess, as soon as I set up. So, B&J, good morning. You didn't have to erase that there, B&J. I knew what you said, man. It went from GM dog, SOG to HM dog. There you go. So, I know what you're saying there, Brad. How's everybody this morning? So, hopefully doing good. Good morning, Yankee. Nice to have you here, Gene. Glad to have you here. Jenny, if you're still here, you're looking lovely as ever. Oh. Sorry about being a little late, but it is Saturday. Sleep-in day. Even the chickens sleep in. Dirty Dog Diggers, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here, and you're looking lovely as ever. Mystic Angel, good morning. Nice to have you here, and you're looking lovely as ever. Snoop Dogg, there. I was over at Mother Nature's live stream for a little bit this morning. Golan, thank you for the video. I appreciated it. I liked it. You're looking lovely as ever, and thank you. I'm doing good. Doing good. Dirty Dog Diggers is going to have her dog contest starting here in a few days, so make sure you guys watch out for that. So. You have a cyst on your kidney? Okay, sorry to hear that. And for a young girl, you sure have a lot of health problems there. Hopefully they can get everything straightened out for you there, Riley. Got prayers for you. So, anything exciting happened yesterday, or in the middle of the night or anything? I don't know. It was just a normal night for me. I watched there was a nice song. The hip's doing better. It's doing really good. Good morning there, Green Bay. How are you doing this morning? Nice to see you here. You ain't got a live stream going, do you? Because I checked. I didn't see anything from you. So I was going to go see if you were on this morning, but I didn't see anything. So his band sings that song. Okay. Nick Mad, good morning. Nice to have you here. I lost contract. Actually, I lost. What was I thinking about? Can't remember what I was thinking about now. Well, that's right. You're doing one with that. And tomorrow you're doing one with your wife, right? So. Tomorrow and Monday. We're supposed to do one yesterday and today, but it's raining, and I'm not taking my stainless steel cart out in the rain. And when you get it wet with rainwater, it takes forever to get it clean. So, I bring it home. I wash it down with a garden hose, when we're done, and we hand dry it. But you gotta clean it real good, and when it gets wet with rainwater, it's totally different. Oh, that's good. I'm glad she's going to do that. Oh, Arizona Ghost Riders. Good morning and happy Saturday to you too. Take your own country road. There you go. I like was it John Denver sings that, right? So so it's better and better every day. Wednesday I was at the doctor's and he checked me all out and he said, for somebody 6 weeks out of a hip operation, you're walking better than anybody I've ever seen. So I said, well, that's good. He said, wants me back in 6 weeks. And then after we go back in 6 weeks, we're going to start discussing other things that's got to be fixed. I have 7 bone spurs in one foot, and I have 5 bone spurs in the other. I have a total of 12. And they range between 3/4 of an inch. Well, they tell me millimeters, but basically it's like 3/4 of an inch to 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, somewhere around there. And they tell me that's a lot of reason why I'm in a lot of pain when I do walk. I know it's from the feet because my feet are really sore and they're tender. They asked me if I can feel stuff. I said, yeah, I can, step on an ant and tell you if it was a male or a female. And I can't stand anybody touch my feet. Every once in a while they hurt so bad I want somebody to rub them. And I sit there and jolt every time that, my wife will touch them or whatever. And well, you thought you want me to? Well, I got to get used to you touching them first. So, well, I ain't good there, Green Bay. So, it is a rough recovery. That's why they probably only got to do 1 foot at a time because, you got to be able to walk. So, good morning, Linda. You're looking lovely as ever. I still need to have a shoulder replaced and a knee replaced. And hopefully that'll be it. So, but it's a constant battle with, the arthritis, it's one pain, it's another. So. Yeah, I mean, it's a $6 million man. Yeah, I'm already bionic on half of my side almost. And the thing of it is, really, is I got a knee on the left, I got a knee on the hip, and they want to replace the right shoulder, or no, the left shoulder. So it's going to be all metal on that side. And my ankles are actually inset. I don't know if you see people that's got their feet that come off to the side, and there's an operation that doesn't replace it, but what it does is it'll put your ankle back into place. And they're thinking about doing that when they do the bone spurs one at a time. And he said that's a painful operation, but there's no replacement. Green Bay, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you, but you didn't have to, honestly. I appreciate it, but you guys don't have to do that. So Gene's got enough metal in him. He don't need any more either. So So, but you know, that's my problems. So, so how's everybody doing this morning? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do, Green Bay. So, there you go. So, the Jamin Show. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Uh, if you guys don't know everybody up in here, go ahead and check them all out. Run up through the chat room. If there's somebody you like or somebody you see, check out their channel. If it's something you like, go ahead and show them some channel love. And if you don't, you don't have to. This isn't a sub for sub. So, what you gonna eat today? I think when I get up in here, I'm gonna scramble up some sausage or make some sausage patties and some, eggs and potatoes and stuff like that. Make it a brunch or whatever. Um, I think I'm gonna go to the store actually and buy. We were talking about this the other day. Turkey loaf, in the pan. And I think that'll be dinner. I'll buy a couple of them because it comes with some gravy, and I'll buy a turkey gravy mix or whatever, and mash me up some potatoes, and we'll have that for dinner tonight. And I'll do a video on that because there's people that never heard of a turkey loaf before, and us people that are in our 50s and 40s remember that because that's what was for dinner, maybe 1 or 2 nights a week. Uh, Growing up, it was the answer to the TV dinner back in the 70s. Instead of one TV dinner for every kid or every person, they put this stuff in a pan. No, it's a turkey loaf. All it is white and dark meat turkey all pressed into a loaf and it's put into a pan about this big, and they put gravy in it and you bake it. And it's in the freezer. So at the grocery store. And but that was the answer to frozen dinners for individuals. This would be the answer for the family. It would be like how the Salisbury steak or the other things come now. These were way before that, but they still make them. So. And they were good, weren't they, Arizona? So people think, that's junk. No, it was actually good. So, I shut off the metal detector twice at the courthouse the other day there, Gene, and they didn't believe me either. And I have a card that says I have the stuff, but my card's in my metal wallet, which is out in the car. So, so you guys, have to get over it. All right there, Green Bay. I appreciate it, man. I really do. And thanks. Thanks a lot. But, I really do appreciate it. But, so. Well, when I do it, I'm going to do a video of it. All right there, Dirty Dog. You get some sleep, man. Nice to have you here. She's working the night shift now, so for another couple, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe something like that. So, and Green Bay is going to have a live stream this afternoon, I believe, with Lunatic. So make sure you guys, if you can, make that. So. The Heart of Comedy. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Glad to have you. doing better and better every day. If I was any better, I'd be twins. Oh, I am a twin. There we go. Used to be when we was younger. We was probably, you thought, no, why would you run off everybody? Sandy K, you're looking lovely as ever. Oh. Okay. You have to call first. Rinda, RJ's World, you're looking lovely as ever. All right there, Arizona. You have a great one, man. Check out Arizona Ghostwriters channel, everybody. Got some good stuff there. Great channel. Check them out. So. Did I say good morning to you, Mystic? I can't remember. If I didn't, well, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. If I did, well, you just got a double shout out. Picker Rick, one, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, hashtag, you're looking lovely today. Yeah. Oh. All right. Hit that. Yeah, hit that like button and share my stream. That's right. No, every lady looks lovely as ever, Sandy. I don't care. Good morning, Picker. How you doing, Rick? Nice to have you here, man. Oh. Good to have you all here. Excuse me for just a minute. Let me go get another cup of coffee. I know I just started, but it went down so easy. And I'm starting to get the habit like Gene Chambers, I think. So I gotta fill my coffee cup up, make a quick pot. I'll be right back. Okay. J. Kurt Vivo, good morning. Nice to have you here. Charlie chillin'. Dad's State of Events here. What's going on, Charlie? So am I. I'm back too, Linda. Had to get me a cup of coffee. So. Let's talk. Let me get back here, see what I missed. Let's talk about when he's gone. Oh, that's right. That's right. Talk about me. No. Nope. I just went and got a cup of coffee. I had to make a new pot because I emptied it. And never leave the pot empty when Mama's drinking coffee. That's a helpful hint from your Uncle Iron Dog. So never do that. So say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, okay. We didn't do nothing. Don't look, Dog. Yeah, that's right. Oh, we love y'all too. I love y'all too, man. You guys make my day every morning. I swear you do. No, I done read them all. So I think it's funny when I leave, because sometimes I'll sit here and for 5 or 6 minutes, nobody writes a comment. I gotta go to coffee, get a coffee or go to the bathroom. I'll come back. I've been gone 3 or 4 minutes, and there'll be 40 comments. So I have to go back through and read them all. So, boy, you guys were busy, weren't you? So, yeah, it's nice to be here in the AM. So, I was up at 3:30 this morning, and I'm not going to stay up. I went back to bed, and I actually slept until about 10 after 6 or something like that. Got up, come out here. I made a pot of coffee, used the little boys' room, and then I was on Facebook, and then I got on YouTube, and Mother Nature was running the live stream, so I went in there and hung out there for a little bit and watched her. So it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. So. Well, you didn't have to retract your message there, Sandy or Mystic. Yeah, it's raining here too, or it's damp here. It's supposed to rain this morning, so that's why we're not doing the hot dog cart today. And I haven't been down to get the supplies, so I'll go down tomorrow or tonight and get them. And I'm not gonna buy a lot, just a little bit. And if I sell out, then I'll go back down tomorrow tomorrow, and when I'm done, I'll buy more. But I don't like to keep too much stuff in the refrigerator, or keep it, because some of the stuff you buy, I have to use within 7 days. If I don't, or 5 days, if I don't use it within 5 days, I got to pitch it. So I don't like to buy stuff that I got to throw away. The onions and stuff like that. When I have extra onions, I dehydrate them and turn them into onion powder. Those I don't pitch, but when you got mild banana peppers and pepper rings and stuff like that, we don't use them all the time, so I can't keep them and reuse them for the cart, so I have to get rid of them. So. Yeah, I got to keep it fresh. Yeah, she's pretty smart cooking, Mother Nature. All right, Jamie, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really do. Huh. Brad's back. Welcome back, Brad. So, wait a minute. I think my pot's overrunning. No, all good. I got a bun maker, but I don't have the original pour, you know. So what I do is I pour in water till it comes up to the grate, and then I stop. Well, sometimes I don't stop quick enough. You know what I mean? So, Adventures of Demo Don. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Well, that's good there, Unpronounceable. Stay busy. As long as you're listening, that's fine. I don't care. I'm glad to have you here, man. Really am. Oh. You got a busy day there too, there at Adventure Demo Don? It's a pleasure having you on Unpronounceable, really is. If you guys don't know it, Demo Don is exactly that. Does demolition derbies with riding lawnmowers. Yes, sir. Um, I wouldn't mind racing lawnmowers, but I don't want to do a demolition derby with lawnmowers. So, thank you, Sandy K. Hey, now Rick's gone. We can talk about him. So, working on a derby mower. Okay. A little warm in the house today. Shut the air conditioner off yesterday because it wasn't that hot, so we left it off. You know, you got 4 derby mowers. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to leave the air conditioner off 2 or 3 days. You know, at least 2 days a week. Hopefully, you know, during where it's not so hot. Like it's only gonna be 75 degrees or something like that today. I think I'll run fans instead. You know, that'd be a lot better. Amber and John, Homestead Projects. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever today, Amber. Nice to have you here. Yeah, he smacks so loud and looks goofy. It's 64 here right now. I don't even know what it is right here. It is, by the way, Doing It Cheap went live too. I just got the notification on that. So if you guys are interested in going to see Doing It Cheap, he just went live. It's 65 here, light fog, high of 77 today, 96% chance of rain. Tomorrow is 77 with a low of 57. Monday is 78 with a high of 58. Tuesday is 80. Wednesday is 85 with a chance of thunderstorms. So, HC Aqua, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Get the umbrella out, huh, Charlie? Oh. You have a heat advisory warning for California? Sorry to hear that there, Steve. Well, you're welcome. It's coming your way, Yankee. If it's coming here, it's got to be coming your way. So, yeah. It'll be raining in a couple of days at your place. So, huh. Triple digits? Well, you might want to walk over to the bay there, Big Steve, and dip your toes in the water and keep a little cool. So, yeah, we all know that, Charlie. I think it has something to do with the sun baking them too much. So, all right. All right, there, Linda. You have a great one, man. It's 75 degrees and it's cold. Yeah. At 75 degrees, that's perfect weather here. 75 and sunny year round would be perfect for me. There you go, Big Steve. Yeah, about the lightning bolt in your yard and the tornado 12 minutes. Yes, I seen that. So hopefully everything, you know, misses you there. So, yep. Yankee is Brad too. That's why I try to just use the channel names. It's a lot easier. So, HC Aqua. Is Spam not your favorite meat over there in Hawaii? I'm telling you, people in Hawaii eat Spam like it's nobody's business, man. The temperatures in California don't freak me out at all. Uh, it's all the fruits and nuts in California that give the state the bad rap. Yeah, and you're right. No, did a lot of damage to the city north of you. Good morning there, Grizz. You're looking lovely as ever. Yep, Spam is our national meat. That's right. You guys don't believe it, but Hawaii eats I think they're like 5 times more spam per person than on the average. Maybe it's even higher than that. So spam and rice is called, yeah, masubi or something like that. Yeah. I watched guys, diners, drive-ins, and dives, and he was at a restaurant in Hawaii, and I said, "Yeah, we're gonna make some spam with it." He said, "Spam?" He said, "Yeah, don't you know spam's a national meat here?" So, yeah. So I actually like spam. There's a lot of different flavors of spam that are pretty good, man. Yeah, spam is actually good. You guys, if once you if you have spam and you fry it up, and you cook it right, it's really good. So you can have it too, yuck. Yeah. Now I like ring bologna. And us older people know what that is. So somebody asked me what that was the other day. What is ring bologna? I think it was Angry Amish asked me what it is. And basically what it is two bologna. It's about this big around, and it comes in a stick. And when they make it, they make it look like a ring and tie the two ends together. So it smells like, yep, when you open up the canned dog food, it does. But all canned meat smells like that. So I like bologna. I do. I like macaroni and cheese loaf. I like pickle loaf. I like all that stuff. So, okay, now I'm hungry. There you go. All right, Mystic. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I really do. And you have a great day and be safe out there. I like Kato salami too. There, Big Steve. Thanks a lot. There you go. That's right. And I like to, if I fry my bologna, I like to take some bacon grease and fry my bologna in bacon grease. That way it tastes like a bacon bologna burger. So, yeah. Uh, Barbecued chicken. I like, the Italian dry salami too. There ain't too much I don't like. So, I don't like sea urchin. I've never had it, never will, because I'm not gonna even gonna try it because it just looks disgusting. I won't eat octopus. That looks disgusting too. All right there, Aqua. You have a great one, man. Good night to you. What is it, about 1:54 in the morning, something like that? So, all right, B and J, you have a great one too. Be careful, man. That sounds good there, Sandy K. One 54. Well, yeah, I'm just that good. uh, I figured you're 6 hours behind us, so yeah. I was waiting for Chris to say I figured you'd like salami. No. You hungry now, Sandy K? No. Yeah, it costs an arm and a leg. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Nah, that's I ain't gonna go there and eat that stuff either. Huh? And, damn it, I'm staying. All right, Aqua. Let's get her done. Let's bring her home. Oh, yeah. You don't realize it there, Big Steve, but uh, Grizz is 6'7", so you're gonna have to get that foot high up there in the air to get it up there in the arse. So, Sasquatch Howls, good morning. How are you doing? Been a long time since I've seen you. Nice to have you here. Nope, you don't have to pay to be on my site. Um, I just got monetized day before yesterday, so it means I have commercials on my videos and stuff like that. So that's what that means. So, yeah, if you want to eat raw fish, you just go to the bait shop. That's right. That Johnny B. Bad, that movie Johnny B. Bad back in the 80s, I believe. The guy walks out of a nightclub or whatever, and there's a vending machine there, and it's a bait machine, and he puts some quarters in there and pulls out a goldfish. He says, "You know what this is?" I said, "No, what?" "Texas sushi," and then he eats it. God. Korean China buffet was fancy, just one person. Yeah, $12.95. That ain't bad. $12.95. So it's doing good there, banking on money. Doing good. Glad to see you here. So we have there's one in town, or there's two of them in town. They're like $8 a piece, and then we go down to one in Toledo, which is I think it's $13, but it's a real good buffet down there. So Ronnie, Hammy Fannies, whatever your name. I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not trying to make fun of it. But hello, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. I don't know actually how tall Grizz is. I was just embellishing there on Big Steve there, Sasquatch. I think Grizz is 6'3" or 6'2", something like that. Crackers and cheese and salami. Yeah, that's good, man. So I do the ring bologna with crackers. Vienna sausages I do with crackers and cheese. Potted meat. I'll take potted meat and I will put some Miracle Whip on a slice of bread, spread some potted meat on that slice of bread, salt and pepper, and fold it over and make a sandwich. So now that's living, or that's eating. 5'7" can still not come out. Yeah, if you're gonna try, ethnic food and stuff, and you've never had that kind, then the buffet is the best way to do it. So, hey, I will, man. If I ever make it to Hawaii, I will be sure to get a hold of you, HC. You know, tour guide. Hell yeah. I haven't heard, but is a volcano still blowing off over there? So it's going to come to the point where if it keeps on going up like that, you guys will be able to walk from Hawaii to California. So I said I haven't seen it. They're giving a lot of people tickets for getting too close. Yeah. Yes, I like potted meat with crackers too. Hey, uh, you remember them? Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? You remember those little cans of doubled meat that you used to be able to get? You still can get them, I guess. The little cans, and you put them in your cupboard when you want to make a quick sandwich or whatever. You pull them out, pop the top off them, and well, back then that was a can opener. You had to open them up with a can opener, and then that's when I used to have them. But so, and then you make a sandwich with them, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love doubled ham. I like ground bologna sandwiches too. So I'd rather kiss you. I realized why we could get so high. Yeah. So, um, I don't know how bad it is over there, but Texas style barbecue and cuisine. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. I believe I'm a follower of yours. So, but it's been a while since I've seen that name. Yeah, you got 10,000 people. Man, it's nice to have you here. So, barbecue chuck roast sandwich with smoked sweet. That looks good, man. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Slaw burger and fries. God, you're like uh, carry on with Jeff and John, man. If I lived close to you, I'd be sitting at your house every day for dinner. So check out Texas style barbecue and cuisine, man. That's a good channel. It's got to be a good channel. It's got 10,000 viewers. So may I have a mater sandwich? Light mayo, salt, pepper, please. That's right. Yeah, now you're hungry now. Yeah, HC. I don't know, man. That looked pretty good. Uh, the smoked peppers. Oh God, that looked great, man. Yes, I've tried smoked bologna. So, oh, breakfast. What do you have in there, Gene? Coffee? There you go. I bet it smells good around your place all the time, doesn't it, there, Texas? So, now do you cook your beans from scratch there, Texas, or do you start off with a canned bean first? All right, there, Sasquatch. You have a great one, man. Nice to have you here. Glad you could stop by. I really do. I appreciate it. I really do. So that's right, with a thin slice of onion. So now people, I was telling people, they go, oh, why don't you make your beans from scratch? Well, in order to make a good pot of beans, oh, you're doing I'm talking about uh, pinto beans, yeah, from dried. I was talking about baked beans. I was telling people, when you do a batch of baked beans from scratch, it takes about 2 days to do them. By the time you soak them, and then you marinate them in your sauce, and then get them cooked and everything and baked. It's a 2 day job, and they don't realize that, but it is, because it takes to actually soak them right. It takes 12 to 16 hours to soak your beans, and then a lot of people can do it, and they'll do it in the pressure cooker, and I don't like doing that. I'd rather do it like the good old days, salt, soak them in salt with a little bit, or salt and water with a little bit of salt, and let them soak overnight. And what I'll usually do is, if I'm going to soak beans, I'll start them around 8 o'clock at night, soaking, and then in the morning when I get up, I'll rinse them, drain them and rinse them. Check and see if they're close to being tender. If they're not, I'll soak them for a few more hours. And once I think they're close, then I make the brine for them to sit in, or the marinade, the sauce, and I'll let them sit in the sauce for a few hours before I even bake them. So, yeah, pinto beans on the barbecue. Yeah. So it does. It takes about 2 days. Uh, to make a good pot of beans. That's why I always start with, like a canned bean already, because they've already got that part done for you. And then you make it your own. You take a basic can of beans, and then you add your stuff to it to make it the way you want it. Like I'll add ketchup, mustard, brown sugar, onion, salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic powder or whatever, and I'll stir it all in. Take a taste, and if it's close, then I add a tweak to it. If it's not close, then I keep adding what I think it needs. Might add a shot of honey, it depends on what I want to put in it. And then I'll bake them, and I'll bake them for about an hour. I'll pull them out. I'll try a small little bit of it, a spoonful of it. And if it still tastes the way I like it, then I leave it alone. If it don't, I stir it all up, add some more stuff to it, taste it then, and then put it back in the oven to finish. So. Yeah, it's nice to make homemade beans, but it just takes forever. And for the time that you got to put into it, it's really time consuming. And when you can get somebody to cut out the middleman, that's even better for you. So, but if you want to do, if you really want the homemade taste, then you'll spend the 2 days doing it. So. DR Outdoors, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. You have yourself a great day too today. I appreciate you being here. Bye, HC. You have a great one, man. Thanks for stopping. So, right. So, Big Steve versus Iron Dog. Yeah. No, I am going to do another baked bean. I did that Franks and beans, and I got a lot of people. Man, those look good, even though they're canned beans. But I'm gonna do baked beans with bacon in it, and I much prefer bacon in it than hot dogs. So, or Franks, everybody calls them. So, and the thing, I use all beef hot dogs, and that isn't what you should. Yeah, he does have some good stuff, doesn't he? There, banking on money. So. You shouldn't use all beef hot dogs if you're cooking Franks and beans, because all beef hot dogs will get tough. If you're gonna do Franks and beans, that's all we ever have is all beef, so that's all I had to put in it. But if you're doing Franks and beans, make sure you get a regular hot dog, ballpark, not an all beef, but a regular hot dog or something like that. And that way, it's not as they don't get tough while they're cooking. Good morning, Kim Fife. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So, you use brisket in them? I'd love to use brisket in them. I've got a brisket out there. I want to smoke and then grill, barbecue it. So, I just have a little Chief smoker. So, all I can do is put the smoke flavor on stuff. I can't cook it in my smoker because it doesn't get hot enough. Then I have to do the cooking in the grill. So. Nope, I didn't go to the store. I actually, where did I go? I went to the bank and I paid a couple of bills. I never went nowhere near a store yesterday. So, but when I get it there on the shop, I might go to the store today and get it, and then I'll make a video of it. So. Yeah. Ain't scared of no hillbilly. I know how to deal with them. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'd love to see some baked. I might do some baked beans from scratch too. But there you go, Kevin Miller one. Big 6 foot hillbilly redneck. Yeah. Okay. Let me get out the rubber sheets and the drills. Yeah. Stevie, you'll send me a recording of you squealing like a pig to fulfill my fantasy. Now squeal like a pig. That's on Deliverance, isn't it? Sure do got a pretty mouth. Yeah. So, already got the period. And where did you hide and go seek Grizz go? He's there. So I bet that's pretty good there, banking on money. Homemade Polish sausage. Oh, I bet that is great. Yeah, Steve with an apple in his mouth over a fire pit. There you go. That's those boys in Georgia for you. Yeah. Oh, what was his name? Ned something. I can't think of his last name. Uh, yeah, but Ned Beatty. He'll always be remembered for that. That's the only scene he'll ever be remembered for. So. So. It's an A and B conversation. I'm gonna have to check out some more of your videos there, Texas. So good morning, just me. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. We got a fight going on between Big Steve and Grizz and Kevin. They're all fighting for supremacy. So they all want to be the big dog. Let's put it that way. So. Yeah, poor Rick's already been put in the corner twice. Oh God. See, Grizz got scared and went alter ego. Yeah. Well, thank you, just me. I appreciate that. So you got 180 videos posted now. That's pretty good. I got 300 and some, and I'm nowhere close to you. So, but then again, my videos are just mainly live streams and stuff. But you have a better quality video than I do. So. Yep, good timing. Yeah, I'm laughing. So. Oh yeah, people love food, man. They do. So, I'm just a cook. I just cook. There's people that are on here that are chefs, and there's a difference between a cook and a chef. So, A cook makes great food, and chef makes great food better. So, you know what I mean? There's a chef right there. Carry on, Jeff and John. How are you doing? Jeff and John meet Texas style barbecue and cuisine. Sure, you two would hit it off. So, and Texas barbecue and cuisine meet Carry On with Jeff and John. So, you as a cook, and then you got a piece of paper. Alf says a cook makes good food, and a chef makes food pretty. There you go. Now, Carry On with Jeff and John. We'll have, I believe, tomorrow you have your live stream, right? And that would be 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Yeah. Yep, that would make him a artist. All right, man. Yankee, you have a great one. You be good too. I appreciate it every time you come in. You make me laugh a lot, man. So I enjoy your company. I really do. So. Oh. Yep. 9 p.m. UK time tomorrow, which is 3 p.m., I believe, Eastern Standard Time. So no one wants to play anymore? Well, you know, Steve, they're done playing. I think they're dressing up for war now. They're coming for you, man. They're coming to get you, Steve. They just put on their battle armor. Yep, they do got some good videos. They, like I said, they're Texas, so they do a live stream every other Sunday, and that'll be 3 p.m. Eastern time every other Sunday, and they have it tomorrow. So, and they do good. He does do some good cooking. So, like I said to you before, earlier, if I lived close to him, I'd be at his house every day for dinner. And the way it looks with you, if I live close to you, I'd be at your house every day for dinner. So. All right. All right, Kevin, I'll see you later, man. I love you too. He got a special invite yesterday from his place of employment. They invited him to spend the weekend with them. So he has to work all weekend. That was nice of him, wasn't it? So American Axle invited him to go to spend some time with them all weekend. But he's got a lunch date today, so. You enjoy your lunch date, Kevin. Tell Ty I said hi and I love her. So, for you guys that don't know, Kevin Miller is my twin brother. So, just me. I didn't get an email from you yesterday with a video of you exercising. You said you'd if I wanted proof, you'd send me proof that you were at the gym yesterday morning. So. Wooden pants. I don't think that's coming. I was doing Kevin. Yeah. All right, Texas, you have a great one, man. Thanks a lot for showing up. I appreciate it, man. Y'all check out Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Got some great videos, some great food. I've seen a few of his videos, and Some of the stuff these people make on their grill are absolutely amazing. So, Linda's House of Chill, welcome back. Stand behind Kevin, Rick. He'll protect you. Yeah, with a pitchfork, probably. I'm joining Sandy. Yeah. If he stands behind Kevin there, Sandy, they're going to be spooning. So I bet you were, Carry On, Jeff and John. I bet you were. It only hurt for just a little bit. Yeah. Now, I don't think that Gordon Ramsay is that great of a chef. I really don't. I think Bobby Flay is a lot better chef. I think Emeril is probably a better chef than all of them. And I don't know. Martha Stewart is a good chef. So stand behind those two 100%. There you go. Where's the breakfast going to be at? I think that'd be pretty cool. Breakfast is somewhere ridiculous this morning, or is that somewhat ridiculous? Yeah. Huh. Todd, where you at? That's what I say too. I don't think he's that great. So. Yes. Still early, yeah. It's only 5:24 there. So. Well, I wouldn't either. They adjust me. Ask them what they're looking at. You know. Oh, I know what you mean. Tell her I said hi, Carry On. So, best day to you. Be careful, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Well, I'll catch some of it. I'm going to be. I got a hot dog event tomorrow, and it gets over with at 3. By the time I get home, maybe I can catch a few minutes of it. It'll be about 4 o'clock before I get home. So, my time. So, which will be 10 o'clock your time. Chef Irvin. Thomas Keller is your favorite chef? I like Chef Carl Rubin. Reuben and Carl, crazy Reuben the Cuban. He's on Guy's Grocery Game. That guy is just funnier than hell, and he's a good chef. So, I'm my favorite chef. There you go. That's it. Chef Boyardee, that's right. That's not bad at all. 22 minutes to download a 2-minute video. Chef is Isaac Hayes in South Park. Who's that guy from Steinfeld? No soup for you. Steve Martin, okay. You like Guy Fieri? I like him too. I think he's funny. I don't think he's a great chef, but you know, because basically you don't see him cook anymore. I haven't seen him cook nothing in years. So he just does TV shows. So I bet he is a good one. A lot of these great chefs aren't famous because they don't have the looks that make them famous on TV. So. I like watching Guy. He's funny. Yeah. Anthony Bourdain. No, Chet's still running Grizz. You just watch Guy's Big Bite. Huh. You like Texas wasabis? That was before, yeah, probably. So. Well, that's good. Yeah, I like Trisha. Yeah. Trisha Yearwood, she's a good cook. No, Trisha Yearwood there, Pickerick, Garth Brooks' wife. The singer Trisha Yearwood, she's also a cook. She has her own cooking channel. The Pioneer Woman, uh, uh, Gidia, she's a good cook or a good chef. So right, but he's still got 5 or 6 restaurants going on, I think. Okay, you probably have to refresh it there, Grizz, because it's running right now. So. All right, Kevin. See you later, man. You have a good day. I know you got to work. That sucks, but have a great day. You might have to reboot. Come back as Grizz. Maybe that'll work. Kevin's already out of here, so. I actually ain't having any trouble with the YouTube and Googles and stuff right now. That's surprising. So. Excuse me. Got gas. Oh. You're right. Unpronounceable. He is. Yep, chat's running fine. I mean, I have no problem with chat right here. I see everything that's coming up. Now, I know there's a little, delay, like maybe 10 or 12 seconds, but that's about it. So, right? Hashtag hurt the fart. Yeah, no, that was a gas bubble. So, working fine here too. Yep. You know, Ramsey could get along. He could get his point across without having to be arrogant, and but that's what people like in him because that's why he's got a show is because he's an arrogant ass. Um, I don't mind watching him, but when he starts yelling at people for stupid stuff, I turn the channel because um, there's a difference between being stupid and ignorant. Stupid is because you aren't willing to learn. Ignorant is because you haven't learned yet. And that's why there's a bunch of laws that say ignorance of there's a saying, ignorance of the law is no excuse. And that the reason is the word ignorance is used is because you haven't learned. And, so if somebody is ignorant to what you want them to do, doesn't mean that they should be yelled at. They just haven't been taught or they haven't been showed the correct way. And that's all he has to do is show it to him or, tell him what he actually wants or how he wants it done. I haven't seen that yet. But if I was at the restaurant with a mouse come flying out of the toaster, I'd never go back to that place. I don't care how clean you got it. So, good morning, Marjorie. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Glad to have you. I really am. You watch DVDs? Well, that's good. You back? You got coffee? Well, that's great. I just put my PayPal link in there in case anybody wanted to PayPal. You don't have to. You don't want to. You don't care. I don't care. I have a PayPal account. So, and I just, if it wasn't for Dewey helping me with that, I wouldn't have had that right. So, thanks for the help there, Angry Amish. I appreciate that. So, and I do have a Teespring account. For merchandise. I got to get back into that, and I think I got to recertify it or something. So, but mine was too, but I just fixed it. Yeah. My give a damn is busted. I broke my give a damn a lot of times. They're just me. So I like that song by I just had her name in my head. Um, Starts with an M. I can't think of her name now. So um, okay, they're unpronounceable. So Joe D. Messina. There you go. Joe D. Messina. I think she's a hot lady too. She's pretty. So Monica Lewinsky? No. No. Joe D. Messina. She's a singer. Check it out. She's got a song that says "My Give a Damn's Busted." Yeah, I know. I said that. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Monica Lewinsky. What is she? About 42 now. Our little girl's going up. 20 years of you know, taking it on the chin. So, yeah. Joe D. Messina. Yeah. I don't know. Bill Clinton was talking about how Trump was, separating families and how he's cruel to, younger adults and all this stuff. And that's coming from a guy that was, 50 years old and having sex with a 21-year-old in his office. Yeah. So, wait a minute. He did not have sexual relationships with that woman. That's right. I'm sorry. That's right. That's the best excuse yet, Margie. It's raining out. Or no, I'm not going to mow because it looks like it's going to lightning out there. And hmm. Oh yeah, you're right there. Just me. He made an executive order to change that, and now they are still upset because now the kids are going to jail with the parents. You can't have it both ways. You can't break the law and not be separated, or you can't break the law and think you can be separated. So, you know, they didn't want to separate the families, but he's not giving up on he's not doing the catch and release. So, yeah, but you don't want to get caught, especially when you're in public office there, Al. So, you're right there. Just me, they all got to be upset about something. You're right there, Texas. You are absolutely right. And I pointed that out to a few people on Facebook, and they said, I didn't know what I was talking about. I said, tell you what, you can go back years and search the pictures, and it'll have the dates on them. So, don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys are just still butthurt. That's what I tell them they're still butthurt because their lady lost. So, and, you know, so. And it's a good thing, probably, because there probably wouldn't have been no, resigning or firing from, the White House staff. It would have probably been, suicides. You know. So the Secretary of State's no longer alive. What happened to him? Oh, that was a bad case of suicide. 3 bullets to the back of his head. Huh. No gun was found. That was the worst case of suicide I've ever seen. Oh, Homeland Security, they found him in a river 20 feet deep with 200 pounds of chain wrapped around him. Well, that'll teach him to steal more than he can swim with. Yeah. Seems pretty mysterious. All their friends or all their acquaintances die of mysterious deaths, so. The far left wants more open borders so everything else is unacceptable. Yeah, that's right. Well, somebody said it the other day. Yeah, the most elaborate suicide ever. Yeah. Well, thank you, unpronounceable. Um, I bet that was hard to plan. Yeah. Um, Somebody said the other day, you keep letting in the third world, this will become a third world. So, and it's the truth. So, keep letting in the third world countries, and this will become a third world country. So, and I don't like to refer them to the third world because I think that's just wrong. I don't refer any country to the third world. I refer them to a turd world. Basically, going back to President Trump's blank hole country, third world. But I've been saying it for years. A reason why a lot of countries are in the shape they're in is because their government has kept the country down. We give our yeah, it's going to make us a third world. Yeah. Um, but all right, there, Texas. We'll see you later, man. Our where was I going? I got to think now for a second. Oh, the countries that, we've been in a country for 250 years, and look what we've done, in 250 years. These countries have been countries, some of them 2, 3, 4,000 years, and they haven't gotten any better in the last 2, 3, 4,000 years. That's because the government keeps them down. They don't advance. We send money to most of all these countries to help their poor, their underprivileged, their starving people, and they never get it. We send food and they never get it. We send resources and they never get it. That's because we send it to the government and the government steals it and they sell it. From now on, what we should do is go out there and distribute it ourselves. Go right to that country and say, hey, you want our aid? We're here and we're going to give it out personally. So make sure it gets to the people where it goes. When we give them $100 million worth of grain, that's a lot of grain. Oats, wheat, corn, whatever, soybeans, we give that away. That is a lot. But when they never see any of it, or they see 10% of it, and the rest of it gets sold by the government so they can get the money, there's something wrong. So. Right. I doubt that. They're just me. They won't share nothing. They do affect you. You're right. Greed is the almighty dollar. Right. But, that's what I'm getting at. If the United States from the beginning, when we started giving out foreign aid and all this other stuff, all these other countries wouldn't be in the shape that they're in. This world would be great if it wasn't for corruption in all the governments in all the countries. But when you got power and somebody gives you free money, that's where the corruption comes, because all you want is more free money. So. Tammy Caldwell, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Yep. They do whittle down on our freedoms. But we do have to have immigration policies. We can't let it just overrun the border, because if we don't have the immigration laws, they'll come in nonstop. They'll work for pennies on the dollar. Anybody else here won't have a job, and pretty soon we'll all be a third world country because nobody has any money. Farmers will be paying, 50 cents an hour to have these guys work, and it costs you $10 for a loaf of bread. I've never heard of cryptocurrency, so I don't know anything about it. I don't have any currency myself. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. There you go. See that? You know what that is, don't you? Two nickels rubbing together. Well, you may be right there, Grizz, but Uh, there you go. Scott King. Man, I haven't seen you in so long. I forgot what you look like. So, yeah. Um, we have to have some kind of immigration law because we just can't have them keep coming in because sooner or later it'll overwhelm the system. Okay. And the healthcare will be to the point where uh, there'll be dysentery in the streets like there is already in San Francisco or in California. They got all these homeless people living there, all these illegal aliens living there that don't have places to stay, so they're staying in cars, boxes, tents, or whatever along the streets. And you go down through there and you have to wear a mask because it stinks so bad because they're puking, peeing, and pooping right on the street. And it's going to get to a point where dysentery is going to be so bad if we don't have control. Okay. And that's already a fact right now in California, in some of the parts of some of the cities of California, and some of the spots in the cities in California. I'm not saying the entire city is like that, but so. Jesus is going to be in for a surprise when he returns, buying food. Right. You've been chased like a dog after a rat. There you go. Well, I understand that the Republicans and the Democrats all playing games are out, but that's the way it's been for 200 years. They all play games. But in reality, we have to, have a common recourse. We have to have a common ground or a common stance. We have to stand someplace. Like Aaron Tippin says in a song, you got to stand for something or you fall for everything. So, uh, yep, you're right. They're just me. You're right. That's okay. Honestly, everybody, I really I don't like to get into politics too much, but I voted for Trump. Okay. And the only reason why I voted for Trump is because he was the most logical person to vote for that I thought. Okay. Because he was not a politician. Okay. And all his uh, form was about the working man and making the country great again. Now, if Hillary wouldn't have rigged the Democratic National Convention, if Wasserman Schultz wouldn't have rigged it, I believe Bernie Sanders would have won the Democratic National Convention. But they screwed him over by giving her the super votes and all that other stuff when she didn't deserve it. And it was on the news that they didn't understand why she got the super vote when Bernie should have got it. So they basically screwed Bernie over. And I think if Trump and Bernie would have went head to head, it would have been a toss up. I like Bernie Sanders. Don't get me wrong. But I still would have voted for Trump, but I think it would have been a lot closer than the 84,000 votes, So, and I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but it did take me 3 weeks to walk back from Russia after being kidnapped before the vote. So, out of the mouth of babes. That's right. I think Bernie would have won. He might have won, you know. But that was the Democrats' problem. They're the ones they are the ones that basically screwed over Bernie and told. I can guarantee you this is what happened. They went into a meeting, or Hillary went into a meeting with Bernie and said, "Hey, I'm going to make you a good deal, and this is a good deal. You get to keep your life, and I'm going to let you, fly in my airplane whenever you want. But you get to keep your life. That's the biggest deal right there. You know, hey, other things have happened. Look what happened to Kennedy, John Kennedy Jr. He was running against Clinton, and next thing you know, poof, he was gone. Mechanical failure in an airplane. An airplane that had just been serviced, just been fixed, and it hadn't even been flown since the last time it was serviced. Figure that one out. And he was running against Clinton for senator in New York. So it'd be nice if we had a time machine so we could go back and stop the injustices. Yeah. Yep. So you're right there, Benkin. The biggest reason, okay, Marjorie. Okay, you must confess. Time machines for the win. That's right. Confession time. Yay. Where was I going? The biggest reason why Hillary lost is because of the email scandal. And when Comey brought it up 10 days before the election, that they reopened it because they got more information. He had to come out and say that because they just did. So he had to come out and say, and that's what was stuck in a lot of people's minds. Hey, wait a minute. Now we found more stuff about this. We thought it was all over with. Well, then all these people that were going to go vote for Hillary at the last minute say, hey, now wait a minute. We got to vote for the lesser two evils here. Let's vote for somebody that's a career politician and being investigated as a career crook, or somebody that is a businessman and can run a business and run this country like a business. And that's why they voted for Donald Trump. We all got ties to Russia, yeah. Well, that's right there, Scott King. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a good man. It's a dog and pony show. Well, I don't think Trump likes Hillary too much anymore, because he basically right there in front of 20 million people said, when I become president, you will be going to jail. So sooner or later, she'll either go to jail or she'll suffer a suicide attempt, or a suicide with two bullets to the back of the head. So, and that'll probably be compliments from Uncle Bill. And I tell you what, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. Well, they're doing an investigation now. They're investigating the people that were investigating her, and when they get investigated because of wrongdoing, then they're going to have to reopen that investigation again. So that would be wildly entertaining. It sure would be, just me. That's right. It's all bought and paid for. So. Well, like they said, anybody else would have done that. Oh, there is a guy that Pedaeus. He's in jail for it right now because he done that. And but it was only one. She had 30,000 of them. So, oh, I understand that there too, Grizz. But you know, he keeps tweeting it. Crooked Hillary, crooked Hillary. We got to get something done. Um, what I was going to say, you guys know who Sammy Hagar is, okay? Sammy Hagar is the exact same age as Bill Clinton. Take a picture of Bill Clinton and take a picture of Sammy Hagar and look at them together. Now, Sammy Hagar has been a partier, used drugs, alcohol, and everything for the last 70 years, okay? Since he's been, or at least 50 some years, 50 years. Look who looks worst. I just wonder if that's all the sexual transmitted diseases that Bill has running through his body that's doing that. I bet the guy is just full of stuff that penicillin can't cure. So, I bet I don't know if she does or not, but hopefully she does. And I keep seeing stuff on Facebook that says, would you put this grandma in jail? Hell yeah, I would. I'd put that grandma in prison in a heartbeat. So, oh, yeah. Grizzly's got all them lovely blackberries out there and he won't share none with anybody. He won't pick them. I don't quite understand that. He won't pick the blackberries and he won't, you know, ship them. I've told him, hey, you can ship me a 5-gallon bucket of them, but he won't do it. So, nobody even thinks but the Wolf's King. uh, you have a ton of blackberries and they're horrible? Well, send me some. Dehydrate me a bunch of blackberries and send them to me. You're going to go outside and burn a big fat one? There you go. I'll join you. See? They all believe me. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's the little things in life that hurt. They're just me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, yeah. Picking them cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, they do. You have to put your leather welding stuff on in order to pick out blackberries. Oh, yeah. I got some poison ivy growing up alongside the house. So, uh, oh, I love wild red raspberries. No, Justin's already out there burning one there, Rick. So, okay, Rick. There you go. I know, man. We ain't even got a dog in our yard. My wife found two piles yesterday. She was upset, or the day before yesterday when she was mowing the lawn. Oh. All right, there. Soul Rhythm has a live stream. When was it, or when is it? Oh, in about 30 minutes. Okay. Well, everybody's more than welcome to go to your live stream and show you some channel love if they want. I have no problem with that. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, probably for another hour. So if you're still on and I get off, I'll stop by and see it. There you go. Well, thank you, Soul Rhythm. That's funny there, Grizz. Yeah, you got, if you're burning poison ivy, you got to get away from the smoke, because that would get into your lungs, and it'll actually, it's just like playing in poison ivy. That's right there. You can push all the buttons. Like George Jefferson used to say, "Oh, my finger! I must have pushed that button 6 times today." So, Johnson, you're fired. There you go. Now, see, the way to stop peeping toms is you put poison ivy bushes out there, or poison oak bushes, or whatever, out by your windows. So that way, when they're sneaking up there in your windows and they're hiding in the bushes, they get a special treat the next morning. You got to be a thinker. The only true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing. That's right. Sergeant Schultz, I know nothing. I know nothing. That's why Steve has poison oak now. I wouldn't doubt it. And this thing about peeping toms. How do they know his name's Tom to begin with? And another thing, if it's cold out at night, and there's a little dew on the ground, why not open the window, give the poor fella a cup of coffee and a blanket? If he's spending that much time to admire you, you might as well go out and, make his life a little bit more comfortable. So, just saying. Oh, I completely understand that there, Al. But if you don't like your neighbors a quarter mile away, that's a good deterrent right there now, isn't it? I know I don't want to go this morning, and it's Peeping Steve. Scratch my ass. One folks ask more questions than 10 wise men. That's right, they're unpronounceable. No. Pass it on the back of the booty scratcher. That's right. Yeah. You know, I gladly give my neighbors across the street a poison oak bush for a housewarming gift, or poison ivy bush for a housewarming gift. Yeah. Don't ask a smart man, ask a fool. Well, that leaves me out. Okay, there, just me. It's been fun. It's been real fun having you. I enjoy having you here. You make my day. Looking lovely as ever. So you have a great morning, and we'll see you. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. So if you get up and you want to come join us, come join me. If you don't, well, we'll see you Monday maybe. So have a great one. Well, thank you. Later there, Picker. You have a great one too, man. Yeah, everybody's still asleep here. I got a phone call this morning from 4:15 from my son, my oldest one. Well, all right, Scott, you have a great one, man. Nice to see you here. I was pleasantly surprised when you come into the room. I hadn't seen you in so long. So thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I'm here every day, man. Stop on in. So no problems. So I appreciate you being here. I really do. So, I got a phone call at 4:15 this morning. It was my oldest son. I didn't answer it because I didn't hear it ring, because my wife used my phone yesterday and somehow she shut the ringer off, so the ringer wasn't on. So, and he didn't leave a message, so I thought, because he lives here, so I thought, well, maybe the door was locked or whatever. So I went and checked the door. The door is unlocked, or no, it's locked. I thought, well, maybe I don't know, he couldn't get in or whatever. And this was at 6:15 this morning. Open up the refrigerator, and there's a bowl in there with some stuff in there that uh, he took out of the refrigerator and then warmed up the microwave and then didn't eat it all and put it back in the refrigerator. So I know he's here. He's probably upstairs sleeping. So I don't know what he wanted, but so. There you go. Send him two. Good morning, Junkyard. Nice to see you here. Is there an excuse why you're late, Junkyard? You guys excuse me. I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I use the little boys' room, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, had to make another pot of coffee. Let's see. See you later. Let's see. You got in about 4 a.m. Well, I'm sorry to hear that there, Junkyard. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it means a blessing here that makes Californians leave. Yeah. Paranormal Mama, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. I know he's just playing with you there, Steve. So we know he's just playing with you, Steve, because Californians don't take showers. No. Well, they can't take showers and wash clothes on the same day. Let's put it that way. I'm good there, Paranormal. Getting better and better every day. So I'm glad to see you here. So when they just signed that, didn't they? There, Big Steve. No, it's a law in California. You can't use only so much water every week, or they fine you. So yeah. you, where you moving to, Big Steve? Oregon. Grizzly's got some. He's got 6 acres there. He built you a little bitty chicken coop you can sleep in at night. Yeah, water shortage. Yeah, water shortages in California. That's why. And if all right, let's put it this way: you're moving to Tennessee. Well, that's cool. Tennessee's a good state. Uh, Why don't they have, I don't know if they do or not, but why don't they have desalinization plants in California? Jay Profiki, good morning. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. A lot of these other countries, they have desalinization plants. They use water right out of the ocean, desalinize it so they have water. Why doesn't California do that if they got such a bad water shortage? I'll tell you why. It's because they're so bankrupt from giving away everything they got to all these people that don't invest anything in their country or in their state. That's why they're broke. And they can't afford to build plants like that. And they want the federal government to do it for them so they can crap on the federal government or the federal taxpayers. No. Why don't they do it themselves? So, yeah, last year they got a monsoon, but they haven't put money into any of their levees or anything like that to keep this, the ravines or whatever you want, whatever they call them, where they store their water. They haven't put money into those in 20 or 30 or 40, 50 years or whatever. And they're starting to deteriorate to the point where they're not holding nothing. And the reason why is because they have no money, because they are the land of opportunity. The land of opportunity. Anybody that wants to can take full advantage and full opportunity of everything they have to offer, and they don't have to contribute anything back to the state. And that's why California is in such bad shape. Make road rage illegal. That would solve it, yeah. They're going bankrupt because they are giving away everything they've got to all these illegal immigrants. They weren't bankrupt when Arnold was there. They had money. Arnold ran it like a business. They got to get rid of this worthless Jerry Brown. I thought they would have learned the first time they had his worthless ass there. And now they got to get rid of him again so they can actually become something that's, they're the fifth largest economy in the world, but they have no money. So where's all that money go? It goes out to pay everything else that they're paying for. You have 6 running desalinization plants. Okay. Why do they have such a water shortage then? Seems to me, if you needed more water, you'd start building more plants. Because I can tell you right now, the amount of water that you're pulling out of the ocean a year it only amounts to like a drop in a 5-gallon bucket a year. So, they can pull out 200 million gallons a day, and it ain't going to lower the coastline by nothing, because it all goes back anyways. It all goes back into the ground. Sooner or later, it all goes back. So, yeah, you have 3 horrible states instead of 1. Yeah. Well, no, because 2 of the other states will probably be run by Republicans or somebody that gives a crap about their state. So. Yeah. Power. If you figured out they're banking the money, the southern part of California, down there, they don't like the sanctuary city stuff, and they are actually suing the state government. So, there's a few counties down in the southern region that don't like it, and they're doing everything they can to sue the state. So, and I think if they did split up in 3, Right, for Northern California, you're right. So, and there's, I guess the middle part. I don't know basically, but there's a lot of counties in California that hate the sanctuary city rule and they want to secede from California. They want to, separate. And I don't blame them. Can't blame them at all. So, thank you, banking on money. Hey, excuse me. I'll just let you guys in a little secret. There's no such thing as illegal immigration. When you come here legally, you're an immigrant. You're legally, it's called legal immigration. When you come here illegal, that means you're an alien. And if you don't believe me, Bill Clinton said it in his speech, and so did Barack Obama years ago. Referred to them both. They both referred to them as illegal aliens. And then all of a sudden, now they want to be political correct and say illegal immigrants. So, but there's no such thing as illegal immigrants. They're illegal aliens. So, um, um, they still have to go by. You'd have the same amount of senators there, Grizz, because they go by. Don't they go by population? So because some of those parts in California aren't as populated as others, so they would actually lose senators. And if they split it into three, the other ones that are more populated, they would pick up the slacks and pick up the ones that the other ones lost. I would think they'd stay the same. I may not be right. So so okay. All right. But we could put them underneath the amendment. Sorry, you don't get no more. You screwed the pooch too many times. No more senators for you. So, oh. Yeah, yay, politicians said no, no person ever. Yeah. Well, yeah, politicians say that. I try to steer clear of it too, but sometimes it just, I have to put in my 2 cents. And the man with all the knowledge is here. Good morning, RV Lucky. How are you doing today? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, RV. Oh, there you go. RG Homestead, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I made, I had some, excuse me, I had some hamburger left over the other day. I fried up I had like a 4 pound package of hamburger or something like that, and maybe a little bit bigger than that. And I fried up about 3/4 of it for tacos and nachos and stuff like that. I had some left over, so yesterday I made some 3 big hamburger patties, and I got the pan nice and hot, and I threw butter in there, and I made some butter burgers. They turned out excellent, man. They got a good flavor on them. I salt and peppered them, and I put paprika on them and Mrs. Dash, and then I basted them with brown butter while they were cooking. They turned out excellent. Made a damn fine cheeseburger on rye bread. So, I don't know. Might cook chicken legs today. That sounds good. I got a deal yesterday or day before yesterday. Tyson had chicken, or the store I was at had chicken legs, 75 cents a pound, family packs, and I bought 3 family packs. They were about 5 pounds a piece, so I bought 3 of them at that price. You can't afford not to buy, chicken legs at 75 cents a pound. So, if nothing else, throw them in a pot, boil them up, wait for the meat to fall off, pick the bones, and then make some soup. Hey, always got to be looking for the cheap way out anymore. So. I love fried chicken too. It's a pain to cook it, but I love fried chicken. So, and these were nice. I picked the big ones, the nice big legs. I hate getting a small leg that this big, that looks like it come off a parakeet. That ain't a chicken leg. So. Now I actually roll them in egg. I'll make an egg wash, and I'll roll them in egg wash. Then I roll them in flour, and I'll put salt, pepper, like a Mrs. Dash, paprika, some garlic powder, onion powder, and something. And I'll mix that all up in there so you get all that little flavor on the coating. And the paprika will give it a color, which makes it nice, so gives it a darker, richer fried color. You know what I mean? I love paprika. I have panko. I've never used them. I bought a thing of panko breadcrumbs. I've never used them. And I bought them the other day. I thought, well, when I do chicken or something like that, I'll use them. But I've never done it. I don't even know if I even like it. I don't even think I've ever had panko breadcrumbs on anything. So, yeah, that's right. I remember doing that when I was a kid, Darrell, chasing chickens to get them ready for butcher. Them little buggers don't want to be caught when they know they're getting ready for the hatchet. So, yeah, that's right. You can't have any chicken unless you catch it yourself. So. Yeah, um, that's what I like to do. I like to actually parboil mine for just a few minutes, maybe 10, 12 minutes. Pull them out, drain them, let them set and drain. Actually put them in a colander, and let them, water all drain off them until they get moist, not wet, but moist. Then do the egg wash and stuff like that. And they cook a lot easier. They cook a lot faster, and you don't have to worry about them not being done. So. That's right, they're banking on money. Pressure cook them like the Colonel does, yeah. Um, I almost bought a pressure fryer at an auction about 2 months ago. It was an older one. I ain't never seen one like it. And it said right on it, pressure can or pressure chicken fryer. And I thought, man, and it was an older one. I thought, I don't know. And I went $20 on it and it sold for $40. And I thought to myself, $40 is a lot of money to take something home and plug it in and see if, and it doesn't work. So, this thing was probably 30 or 40 years old. So you're taking a chance. I was taking a chance at $20, but if it worked for $40, it's probably a good deal. So, but it had a glass door on top, or not door, but a window that didn't open. And you put your oil in there, and you heated up your oil, and then you put your chicken in. And not to where the oil didn't get hot enough to fry, but you got your oil probably around 180 degrees or whatever. And you put your oil in. I was reading the manual to it, and you got your oil in, and then you shut the lid on it and let it start frying. You can cook a brick in the Instant Pot. Yeah, you can. So it make it taste good. The pressure fryer was specifically designed for frying chicken. Okay, and I don't know what the difference is, but it had a glass window in it, so you could actually see if it was bubbling or boiling or whatever you want to call it, frying, and you could actually see the color of the chicken. And instead of on your pressure canner where you got the flapper with a dinger on it, the flapper, this had like a flapper on a exhaust system on a semi. It did pum 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 pum, just like that. So relieving the pressure. So. But it was kind of neat. So, but when I was looking at it, I knew it was old because it had the old braided, uh, cloth braided cord on it and stuff, and it wasn't the 3 prong. And if I could have got it for $20, I'd have bought it. So, but I then went up to 40, and no. That's right. But you want to use a stainless steel pressure canner. There, junkyard. You don't even need a pressure canner. Get you a stainless steel pot. I probably would assume you want to get a big one, 40 quarter or maybe more than that. And you can make your still that way. There's guys that's welded latches and stuff on the side of the stainless steel pot and onto the lid. So when you clamp down, they put a I don't know, what is it, cornmeal gasket on it. They stuff cornmeal underneath it and shove it down in there. Then they seal it so it's got a nice seal, so it won't leak out air. But you can use a silicone. They have silicone gaskets you can put on there that are heat resistant up to 350 degrees or something like that. You can probably put those on there to keep it steam from coming out. So, well, that's how you speed them up, is you make the lid so it's airtight, or so it doesn't and it'll be a lot lighter, easier to carry around. And when you're done, you open up the lid, you can throw all your copper tubing and everything right inside there and shut the lid, and it's all in one unit. So, and you can do it on a turkey fryer, on the burner for a turkey fryer, which makes it nice. Mike MacArthur, I have returned. Yes, you have there, Gene. All right there, unpronounceable. You have a great day, man. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Rocky Brook, nice to have you here. He returned after the war, remember, MacArthur? Yeah. Yeah. You drink it fast and you make it? I've always wanted to do, make it and make banana and maybe a raspberry and I think a black cherry moonshine would be great. Yeah, the slower it steams, the better, the more alcohol, because it acclimates a lot better that way. All right, there, Benkin. You have a great day, man. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I've never had black cherry brandy, but I bet it's great. But I like black cherry, and I think that would be a great moonshine. So I love peach brandy. So and I love blackberry brandy. Well, show it to us, Grizz. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube on how to do it. So I've never had banana brandy, but I've had peach and blackberry. I wonder if cranberry brandy would be good. Okay, so when the steam comes up, it runs on the lid, then drips down into the jar. Okay, I see where you're going with that. But don't the first couple ounces, don't you have to get rid of that because that's got that the ethanol in it, right? Yeah, I bet. Raspberry brandy sounds good too there, RV Lucky. Yeah, so if you do it the way, anytime you guys are doing this, okay, I'm not a professional at this. I've never done it, but I do know if you making homemade moonshine, the first 2 or 3 ounces of that stuff you do not drink, okay, because that's ethanol. After that, then you can start drinking it. So Nana's Cooking and Craft Corner, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. Oh, okay. It's from the copper. All right. I'm mistaken. If you use copper tubing, that first couple ounces is from the copper. And he says, not from this way. Okay. That's right. You jumped into moonshine there, Nana. So, by the way, that soul rhythm, um, I think he went live already, or she went live, whoever. So if anybody wanted to go see that soul rhythm, I think they're live by now. So family's doing good. How's your family? Wife's out having a cup of coffee and a cigarette in the garage. I believe the grandkids are in the living room, and the son's probably upstairs. The two youngest ones are at their mom's. So there you go. Yeah, there you go, there, Junkyard. DSD, how are you doing? Nice to have you here, Dry Shaft. It's a pleasure having you. Y'all check out Dry Shaft Drew. Check out Nana's Cooking. In fact, check out everybody. Walk up and down the chat room if you don't know everybody here. Show them some channel love if you want. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and show it to them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and they just might show you some channel love back. And like I say all the time, this isn't a sub for sub. So, just because you sub to somebody doesn't mean they have to sub back to you. Some people get upset, but, why would you want somebody to watch, come in and be a sub to you and they're never going to watch your stuff? So, let's all go to Grit. Well, first of all, you got to catch his food because his food's still running around there, Big Steve. So, I'd starve to death at Grizz's house because I can't run fast enough to catch a chicken. But I can walk in the coop and get an egg. So. You got to work today, Dry Shaft, or did your employer decide they didn't want to have a family reunion with you this weekend? That's what my brother says. He works for American Axle. He said, American Axle invited me to work, to spend the weekend with them. Yeah, nothing better than fresh eggs. Yep. Let you eat all of this. You got to do the honey-do list. Yeah, I understand that. So. Want to steal all of Grizz's eggs. I'm pretty sure there, Big Steve, if he catches you stealing his eggs, he's going to have you sitting on them and hatching them out. The late scrambled eggs. Yeah. Huh. Um, I just got a notification from Facebook. This is funny. Free trailer load of silver maple. It's typed in there. Free trailer load of silver maple, $20. Now wait a minute. Free trailer load of silver maple, $20. Huh. Free trailer load of silver maple. Well, I'd pay the $20, I guess. Trailer does look pretty nice. I don't think he wants to get rid of the trailer, but you know, it is what it is. So, well, that's good there, Junkyard. Um, I got 15 viewers here. Let's see how many people we got participating. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 people participating. So we got 9 of them that are just watching. So, you know what there, Big Steve? The International Sound is a 12 gauge racking, a pump shotgun. Racking, 16 gauge or 12 gauge or 10 gauge, whatever, pump shotgun racking. Everybody knows that sound. It doesn't matter if you speak French, Spanish, Iranian, Iraqi, Korean, Chinese, Italian, it doesn't, French, whatever language, Polynesian, whatever language you speak, somebody racks a 12 gauge, everybody knows that language right there. I'm nursing my coffee. It's been 6 since I poured it. That's funny, Gene. No. It is. My oldest brother used to have a 10 gauge. Yep, it has its own language. My oldest brother, used to have a sawed off double barrel 10 gauge with a pistol grip. This thing was probably that long, 18, 19, 20 inches tops. That's the pistol grip and everything. That was an attention getter. I seen him blow it off a couple of times, both barrels at once, but that was an attention getter. If you were in a crowded room and, you know, somebody was coming at you and you pulled that out, definitely nobody was walking away but you. So, you know. Super Shorty? All right, I'll have to check that out. Dem Seeking Earth, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Oh. Yeah, it's universally accepted. You're right there, Big Junkyard. All right there, Dim, you take care of yourself. Prayers and peace be with you. They do, well, thank you. You're looking lovely as ever, too. They do make a double barrel pump shotgun now. And I think the cost is like $1,500 for that. And they do make a double barrel pistol. And it's got it's wide enough up there. It's got 2 clips, 1 trigger, and it shoots 2 bullets at once, 2 barrels. And I think that's around $2,200 for that. And, that would be intimidating, getting 2, I don't know what it is, 9mm coming at you at the same time. Thank you there, Dem. I appreciate that. So, almost like a stub nose shotgun. Right. I thought he was looking at land in Missouri. A lot of times when they pull them out, there's nothing in them either. They're dry shaft. But I wouldn't bet my life on it. But I mean, a lot of times there's nothing in them. So there's a whole lot of difference between pulling one and using it and pulling one and not using it. I get this straightened out. There we go. Well, Big Steve, whenever you're looking down the barrel of one, they always look at big aim. It don't matter what it is, pistol, shotgun, whatever. Because there is a lot of difference between carrying a pistol with, or a loaded pistol, than carrying a pistol not loaded. So there is a hell of a lot of difference, So. Yeah, it looks like a howitzer. You're right, Junkyard. It don't matter. It can be a little 380, and it still looks like a howitzer looking at you. So, yeah, the difference is, around 8 to 10 years in prison in most states. So. See, in some states, if you legally own a pistol, but you don't have legal rights to carry it, and you have it on you and it's empty, it's considered a felony, and most lawyers will get it broke down to a 90-day jail sentence. But if you're carrying that weapon and you own it legally but don't have a right to carry it, and it is loaded, that's anywhere between 8 to 10 years in most states for carrying a loaded, a handgun. So, on your person. Now, if you have it in your trunk of your car, it's totally different. But you can transport, and it shouldn't be loaded when you're transporting either. You're right. Good morning, John Franco. Nice to have you here. Yeah, you're right there, Al. plenty of farmers have shot plenty of people stealing produce and stuff with rock salt. And it's an attention getter. Stings like hell. So, you only get 5 years for murder. Come to Michigan, they'll show you what it's all about. You had a late night. Sorry about that. Was you up making spaghetti sauce? As the Italians call it, gravy. Was you up making gravy? Oh, I bet. I think the same thing would work with jalapeno seeds too. They're junkyard or habanero or ghost pepper seeds. Get a load of them one time. I bet that would be a burner. Oh, you're out like a hooligan? On the second offense, you get more than 5 years. Oh, yeah. I've made lots of potato guns. When I was younger, PVC pipe, little, lighter fluid, Zippo lighter fluid, and a striker. Oh, yeah. Sugo. Okay, equals sauce. All right. Yep. You're right, dry chef. Hairspray, barbecue lighter fluid, and a barbecue igniter. Yeah, but lighter fluid, all that good stuff works. Ether, that's a pretty good accelerant too. You used to use it to shoot rope into trees. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Well, I'm going to shut this down at another 11 minutes, which is 10:15. So my time, and then I've been on here for 3 hours. So yeah, hairspray is cheap, right? Some places, I don't. I think it's even against the law here anymore to make them because they are dangerous, man. Um, yeah, sure. I'll send you the invite there, Big Steve. Okay, Steve, it's in your about page. Huh. That's something, isn't it, there, John? Yeah, they're outlawed in a lot of places. That's right. Andrew Hondo, how you doing, man? I'm doing great. I am doing great. I'm getting better and better. So you're welcome to walk up and down the chat room. You don't know anybody up there, go ahead and check out their channel. If it's something you're interested in, you can go ahead and show them some channel love. They have plenty of people in here. There's 17 that are in the room. I don't know how many people are up in the chat room, but go ahead and check them all out. So you guys check out Hondo. So nice to have you here. So, we used to yeah, tennis balls for batting practice. Yeah. Um, I used to work at the garbage company. I was down in Ohio working for them down there. And my grandson wanted Muppet Babies on. So, okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We all need watchers. We all need content makers too there, Andrew. Uh, um, Anyways, I was down in Toledo working at the garbage company down there. That place, their business down there. And I was down there like 2 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to take off in my truck. And the maintenance guy there, he said, "Watch this." He said, "You want to hear a bunch of sirens?" I said, "Sure." Walked over to the garage door, opened it up, and he had this 8-inch potato gun made out of an 8-inch uh, plastic pipe. He put some lighter fluid in that thing, and he let that thing off. And I swear to God, it was a cannon. This thing was the loudest I'd ever seen any potato gun. And when it went off, it just shook the whole building. And I mean, it probably shook buildings everywhere for, half a mile or so. And then he shut the door. Next thing you know, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes later, you hear, sirens going off, and you look out the window and there's, cops running by through here, looking, with the sirens on and lights and everything. So it was funny. Um, Actually, all he was just shooting was air that night, but they got those, little miniature basketballs, and that's what he was shooting out of them when he would do it. Because he could buy those, I think he could buy those for like three for, $2 or something like that at the time, and he could load up on those. Those are pretty cool. So. And the funniest thing about it is this cannon. You had to hold it like this, because it's so big. It's 8 inches. It's that big around. Basically the size of a sewer pipe. And what he'd do is he'd set it out there, and he'd lean it up on an old garbage truck or whatever out there, and he'd blow it off, and then he'd grab it and then run inside, And it was pretty cool. It was probably the loudest thing I've ever heard, other than a jet breaking the sound barrier. That's how loud it was. So. It was louder than any hand grenade I ever heard go off, or any shotgun. So, and it would actually, you could feel the concussion from it when it would go off, even though you were behind it. You could actually feel it, sucking the air from you. So. that would it was pretty cool. Um, it would throw out a hell of a flame, when you blow it out, and I don't know, probably 8, 9 feet maybe. And he was using ether, and he had a little portal right there, and the ether's got you got the little straw. He'd run that little straw right through there, shoot it, and then hit the igniter. And I go boom, and you'd have flames shoot out. It was pretty cool. He also had it at the end of it, the back side of it, had a threaded cap. And he could take that threaded cap out. And I don't know why he ever needed it that way, but he could take the threaded cap out whenever time he wanted to, and he could load it from down there, and do it that way. And I thought it was pretty neat. Instead of dropping it down the front of the barrel, you just unscrew it, load it from there, then screw it back in. But it was pretty cool. But there's plenty of videos on YouTube about making potato guns and stuff. There's a guy that's got a video on how to make an automatic crossbow. And that's pretty cool. It uses an electric drill. You just squeeze the trigger of the electric drill, and it just starts cycling, the arrows out. Pretty neat. I can make a zip gun, piece of pipe, a latch, and a rubber band. There's plenty of zip guns confiscated all over the place, man. That's how they make them. Or a piece of threaded pipe with a cap on it, and then you got a striker, a nail, and the end of the cap. You slap the end of that nail for your firing pin. Right? Yeah, I'm only going to be on a couple more minutes there, Linda, but it's nice to have you back here. You're looking lovely as ever. I'm going to get off here at 10:15 my time, so. And I probably will be on tomorrow morning sometime, so. Kelly Paulson just put on a video. Good morning. So you guys go check out Kelly Paulson. You get a chance. So. Let's see. That's probably a good video there. You got to check that out. All right, there, Big Steve. Okay, everybody, it's 10:14. I'm going to get off here. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. I enjoy your comments, your thoughts, your input. It makes my day. I have it does make me happy. I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the time we get to spend together, and I just want to say, good morning. God bless. Stay safe, and prayers and peace be with you. Y'all have a safe day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, and I'll probably be on around, I don't know, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, my time, somewhere around there. So we'll catch y'all later.